Hi guys, I know I promised I would never talk about politics on this channel. I know, I promised, but I want you to understand me. I felt like this has been a stone on my heart. We're currently at war. I want you to understand this. We are at war against the Hamas, and to actually win this war and actually kill every single one of these inhumane bastards, we will probably need to kill civilians as well, because they are using them as meat shields. They always did this. Nobody ever believed us when we said it, but because of course you are, as expected, if you are Muslim, we expect you to just, I mean, it's expected you'll support them just blindly without even knowing what's going on when they're pretty much your own people. At least you think so. But if you hear what they've done, and you will in this video, just you don't even think they're Muslim at this point. You don't think they have a God. You really don't. So I just wanted to leave you this warning. First of all, I just want to say why I made this video. I've said I wouldn't. I felt first of all I had to because we are in this war, and to actually win it, we probably need to go into some boundaries of unethical, inhumane things, and we need the support of the world to do that. And to actually do that, actually to maintain the support of the world, I feel like videos like this should be made. Truly, footage should be released, graphic footage no human being wants to see. People need to see the true face of the Hamas to actually give us the support, give us the backup we need, like President Biden did, like 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 the leaders of France did, the leader of Germany did, the leader of UK did. All of these great leaders were actually united just to support the righteous side in this one, because this conflict doesn't have a righteous side, and I said that as an Israeli. Mistakes are made on both sides, but what happened 4 days ago, it has no excuse. So, I would say enjoy the video, but you won't enjoy it. If you're watching this, I just say watch it at your own risk. I do say it because I am getting really emotional here. I felt like I still must post this because this was just pretty much a raw reaction for me. Like, I've been trying to avoid just talking to myself, pretty much thinking about those things, what they have done, and this is what came to my mind, what I was talking about. And I'm just warning you, I really got emotional. If you don't want to hear about some graphic stuff, there are graphic things I'm talking about here. I understand if you don't want to hear it. I understand if you don't even want to hear about politics. I'll put in the title, Warning Politics, probably. But I just felt like I was forced, as an Israeli and as a human being, to make this video, so I'm leaving you to watch this. Watch this at your own risk again. I'm saying you again, I got emotional. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I really got emotional. I started crying. So, yeah, watch it at your own risk. Right, guys, I know I said I won't go into politics, and I promise I won't ever again after this video, but I just wanted to say, man, I've seen President Biden's speech about what is happening currently in Israel. If you didn't read the post I mentioned, I am Israeli, Jewish, born and raised in Israel. And honestly, man, I've seen the speech for President Biden, and I was brought to tears. I truly was. I really was brought to tears. I'm nearly in tears right now. The support he has shown will never be forgotten, in my opinion. It really won't, because the support he shows is just, it's tough to put it in words, man. If you are American and watching this video, in the name of pretty much every Israeli person on this world, every Jewish man on the planet, every human being, I would like to thank you. To President Biden, who will of course never see this video, I need to thank him for sure. President Biden, his support of Israel is not something to be taken lightly. His support, his standing with us, it has been amazing. It really has been. It has been unbelievable to even see. It really could bring any person to tears. Just seeing how it truly shows his sympathies, and how he really shows his support in actions and in words. It really is a sight to behold, honestly. I just want to say, all of you, I'm sure, already heard what is going on here. We are at war against the Hamas. They've launched the surprise attack at us pretty much 4 days ago at this point, like almost 100 hours ago. God knows how many they've killed. That number is not yet certain, but just right now, I can tell you it's probably in over the 1,000 mark, and that is not including critically injured people who will unfortunately pass away soon, for sure, because many of the people who are now in the hospitals fighting for their lives probably have a bullet in their brain. Most of this, and if not, they've been just shot with an entire magazine. So It's just, it's sights you never want to imagine. I've seen a video, I've seen a video that was leaked. Like soldiers, they uncovered in the village a massive brothers grave. It was just 40 children and babies, some of them decapitated. It's just, it is actions, man. Even if it were my people, even if it was not my people, you can't even hear about these things and just not just lose yourself, man. I can't even imagine how can a person do this? I can't even. It's impossible for me to understand it. To be honest with you, it really is. How can a person look a baby, a toddler, the most innocent creature in existence, a baby, a child? He doesn't even know anything about Palestine, about Israel, about our conflict, about anything. He doesn't know anything. How can you just come and put a bullet in that little thing's head, and not only that, just take off the head altogether? Is this? How much of an animal can you be? How much? Just killing women, killing children, killing women, killing men, killing soldiers, I can understand. Kidnapping them, I can understand. I've had family members who were soldiers, and some of them were injured. I can understand. You go to war, you're desperate, fine. Well, so be it. I don't agree with taking civilians hostage. Nobody agrees, it's a war crime. Killing civilians is a war crime, we all know that. It's not something you should do. But killing toddlers, what are you? It's not. You can't even call them animals at this point. Not even terrorists. It's not cruelty. A person can understand, man. I can't understand cruelty of this level. I really can't. It's just, how can you look at a child? A child. You're looking at a little baby. It's the most innocent thing in existence. There is nothing more innocent than a baby. Wow, what can a baby have? What does a baby have to do? It's not even fucking Jewish. It's a baby. It's just a baby, and how can you just shoot him? Like, I really can't understand, man. I wanted to say with this video, I wanted to explain what is happening. The Hamas pretty much just killed everybody they saw, man. They killed everyone. They got to a party of like 3,000 young kids, men, women, just celebrating, like partying, having fun. Just started joining John Rambo all over the place, just started shooting everyone they saw. They killed Arabs, they killed Jews, they killed children, women, fathers, mothers, everything they saw, man. They just elderly, they kidnapped everyone they saw, they raped, God knows what they've done. I don't even want to think about it, man. Just think about it, it makes you want to throw up. It really does. It's just, you can't even hear about those things. I'm talking about this now and I have shivers. It's just, you can't imagine those actions. It's not something you can even imagine. Like, how much of a heartless monster can you be? It really is just, how much? And then what do they say in their propaganda? That we kill Palestinian children. We kill them because these bastards use them as fucking meat shields. That's why we kill them. It's not a choice. It's a necessity at this point. Unless we kill them, they'll kill more of our children. And even that's not even guaranteed at this point. I wanted to say, just explain what is going on, man. I feel like my tears, you can pretty much hear I'm crying on fucking microphone. I just wanted to explain what is happening in Israel, because I'm sure many of you don't understand. I've been seeing a lot of people supporting the Hamas online. And to be honest with you, Muslim or not, I truly can't understand how can even support it after even hearing this story, man. I've seen the footage, you're not just hearing it for me. I've seen footage of 40 children and babies in one fucking hole, decapitated, forced in the Holocaust. It's just, how heartless can you be? It's not even humanely possible to even think of these levels of cruelty. It's not possible to even think of that. I've seen the footage, you just see it and you're like, you don't even know what to feel. Like, even if it's not my people, man, even if it wasn't my people, it is my people, so I feel even more pain, but it's nobody that I'm related to. I never met these people. I never met the children who were like they're dead without their head, but I never met them. But you see these sights and you can't even imagine another human did it. Like, it just looks like a fucking grizzly bear came in and tore through the place. A starving bear did this. It just, how can you imagine? Men did this. Men, human beings, just saw a baby and decapitated it. Decapitated it is a thing. It just, you can't even imagine. Just, I need to take my shit together to just say this, man. It's just, I really want to say, if any of you watching this video, Muslim,
from the United States, American, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, whatever you may be, if any of you hear of the stories or even see the footage of what happens in Israel and actually have the ability to support the Hamas, truly support them, not because you are forced to for your own personal safety, actually support them deep in your heart for what they are doing, you are no human. You truly are not, man. Even if I was a Muslim, I wouldn't support this. This is not even an action of people who believe in God. This is violating every single law of war in the Islam. Every single one. I've studied the Islam to understand why the enemies want to take my life and take my people's life. These are not Muslims. They never were Muslims. They have no God. No God whatsoever. A person with a God wouldn't do this. They believe in nothing. They're just hell-bent on killing us. It's not... Muslims wouldn't do this. A person who has a God, a person who believes in Judgment Day. How can a person even do this? It's not even humans at this point. What even are they? I can't tell at this point. What do you need to be to actually do such things? It breaks your heart. It breaks your heart and it breaks your mind because you can't figure out how could somebody do this? How? How much of monster do you need to be? I don't even know what to call them at this point. They are not even animals. It's a disgrace to animals to call them animals. It's insulting to animals. A dog wouldn't do it. A grizzly bear wouldn't do it. A starving polar bear wouldn't do this. Polar bear only eats meat. A polar bear wouldn't do this. He would kill what he needs to survive. They are just killing because killing is their survival. Just the action. They don't have any benefit from it. They just kill because they want to kill. They are monsters. There's no other way to go about it. They're just monsters. How can anybody support this? How can someone hear the footage, hear what happened here, understand what they have done, and still support? With Israel, it's very obvious what happens with us. We are looking, our leaders say this very, very easily, just every time a war begins with those bastards, we are trying to kill them, not the Palestinians, to avoid casualties. Until recently, until they've committed these atrocities, we were even sending warning shots every single time we attacked, just to prevent civilian casualties. Now it's not even a luxury we can afford ourselves because these bastards are using them as human shields. I can't even talk at this point. I completely lose my shit. I don't know at this point, man. It's just, how can you even support such a thing? I can't understand. I totally can't. If anybody supports them and would like to explain to me how they can even support this, I would honestly love to hear just to enlighten me. How can you even support this? It's not human. It's not human. How can you do something like that? It's not even human to do this. How can you look at a baby's eyes and just shoot them? How much of a monster can you be? Where is your heart? Where's your humanity? What kind of a monster are you? These are the kids we spared 15 years ago. Terrorists who did this, the terrorists who killed these babies, are the children we've chosen to spare years ago in other wars. These are the children we are trying to avoid killing. This is just what happens. It's a factory for terrorists, that's what it is. Hammas is just brainwashing the children. It's just how it works. It will never end. It will just never end. Now what will happen? We'll keep attacking them with everything we've got. But the idiots won't finish the job. Hammas will continue to exist. And then the cowards who are in Qatar, or in Dubai, or in safer places where we can't get them and they know it. Like, we can't just kill them on another country's territory. And the bastards will just rebuild. They'll just brainwash more children in their factories of hell. And then what? 20 years from now, it will happen again. They'll just go again on another fucking killing spree and kill children. How can you end this? How? It's not even possible to end this. Just the only way to end this is by how? You just need to eradicate the other side. There's no ending to this. How will this conflict ever end? It's just not possible. One side is hell-bent on destroying the other. As far as the Hamas is concerned, as long as we go down with them, they don't mind dying. I don't know what to tell you at this point. It's just... I'm shivering now just from talking about this. It's just... I never wanted to make this video. I just needed to take this off of my heart, man. I've been hearing all of these comments. I've been hearing what presidents around the world are saying. Some show support, and some I can't understand how are supporting Hamas. It's just... You don't even need to love Israel for that. You can hate us. Be our worst enemy. How can you even do that? I wouldn't do that to our worst enemy. Even if I had my hands on the pieces of shit who did this themselves. If I saw their child, I would never kill him. What did the child have to do with it? What? How can you even be cruel enough to kill a child? It's a child. What does he have to do with our conflict? Kill the father. What do you need from the child? Leave the child alone. I don't know what to say anymore. Just Americans. Again, I want to say Americans, French, German, English, all of you. Just in the name of all Israeli people, thank you for supporting us. It's really, these are tough times. It really is. Just hearing about those things, seeing footage, hearing stories from people who managed to escape this fucking Holocaust they did. Just hearing these stories, man, getting the support means everything. It really does. Just, it's not like we need it. I think the entire world knows. If we were to go down to the Hamas's level and actually attack with everything we have, without any regard to other human innocent lives, we would eradicate the entire Hamas, including the whole chain of command, in less than 2 hours. I think the entire world knows it at this point. We can just send a fucking dirty bomb and just flatten all of Gaza. It's obvious to the entire world. I mean, how can you even do it? What kind of a monster do you need to be to even make that decision? I mean, it requires someone without a human heart to do something like this. It's just, at this point, I don't know. At this point, it's just you hear those stories and you're just traumatized. You're without even being there. Imagine being there, being confined to a closed room for 24 hours with your loved ones being murdered and tortured, and you can hear it. It's just, how will these people ever recover? Just dying would have been better. Dying would have been better off for these people because they're just traumatized for the rest of their life. Not to mention the poor people who just lost all of their families and were left alone. I would rather die if my entire family were dead. Kill me. Why do I even need to live? What's the point of living at this point? I just don't know this one, man. Let me just wrap this up. I don't want to just go on blabbering. If I'm having a mental breakdown, I should have it by myself. I don't want to just keep you here for an hour with me breaking down. That's why I'm even crying. I'm not supposed to cry. Fucking hell, you're a man. God damn it. It's just, again, I just want to say to all countries and all people who are showing support to Israel, from a human, not even from an Israeli, thank you, because these actions are not human. I can't even understand them. Like, I'm trying to put the links together, like, in a logical standpoint. You can't. It's just, how can a human even do this? Look a child in the eyes and kill them. If you are bombing them from afar without even looking at them, I can understand. You kill them, you don't even look at them. You don't even need to think about who you're killing. You're thinking, I'm eradicating this area of land. I'm not eradicating children. But looking at the child's eyes and just shooting them in the face, how can you even do it? Just, you hear that? My mother she's a nurse. How many people she's seen dying in her career? She looked at the footage of the children being decapitated. Even she just couldn't even believe it. You can't even process this. What kind of cruelty is just not, it's not real. Just, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know. I wanna say to anybody who watches this video and is supporting Hamas, is supporting these actions, is supporting killing and decapitating children, kidnapping women, raping them. Anybody who can even support such an action. If you are Muslim, you are a disgrace to Islam, and that's not even coming from a Muslim. You are a disgrace to anybody who believes in anything bigger than himself. You are a disgrace to anybody who believes there's a God and he's gonna judge you one day. Because if you support these things, you're now roasted on the pieces of crap who did them. How can one even do such a thing? And then sleep. Sleep peacefully, without even thinking they did anything bad. And then celebrate dragging bodies of children throughout our fucking streets. Putting a 3-year-old child inside of a birdcage and posting it on TikTok laughing. Letting your own children beat a child you kidnapped. It just... I don't know this one. If I had the power to do it, regardless of public opinion, I would kill every single one of them. Every human being would. Everyone, every single person would do the same. Fuck the public image at this point. Fuck everything at this point. It's just, how can you even do this? I don't... How is it even possible to be so cruel? If you support the Hamas, you are not only a disgrace to any religion and any God you believe in, you are a disgrace to humanity. And you are a disgrace to any living creature. Because no animal will commit such a sin. You can let a starving shark inside of a fucking... I don't know, put him in a kindergarten. Put a starving polar bear in there. Even the polar bear wouldn't try and torture little children. He'd kill what he needs, he'd eat and he'd live. He won't kill without fucking cause. I shouldn't even make this video. I needed to take this off of my heart. I am sorry. I promise to you, no more politics, no more. I needed to take this off my heart. I just felt that since I've got a YouTube channel, I just needed to make this video. That was just how I felt. I can't even sleep for 4 days now. I've not been sleeping at all. I go to sleep and I wake up after an hour because I just can't sleep. Not even when they're throwing misses. Not even because of the alarms. I can't sleep. I'm sorry. I've been blabbering for a while too long. I'll see you in the next one, guys. And I promise it will be a Mortal Kombat video. No, not this. I promise it will never be this again. I needed to take this off my heart. I felt like I can't go on without saying this in the YouTube channel just because I have one. That's how it felt for me. So, yeah, I'm sorry for ever making this video. I really am. This is not what I made this channel for. I made it to have fun, and now what? Just grieving. You can't even try and have fun. It's just, you hear of these things and then you're just completely traumatized and you're not even the one who suffered from them. I am like this. I don't live near where this happened. I live like 2 hours, 3 hours of driving in a car away from them. What do these people feel? The sole survivors from genocide, what do they feel? I'm sorry, I don't know. I've seen even John Kirby breaking down on live TV, so I know if someone disesteems, allows themselves to just start crying on live TV, it just makes sense. Someone like me is, I'm not as calm, not as composed as John Kirby. No way. I'm sorry for involving politics. I promised I wouldn't, but I had to get this off of my heart. I hope you understand. Just feel free to unlike this video and do whatever you want. It's just tough for me. It really is.